Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Hope you're doing well. My name is Todd. This is Matt Smith, who played Daemon Targaryen in House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones prequel. This is the actor Showreel. I have no idea what this is going to be. This was requested by a Patreon subscriber. You too can join the Patreon. Link down below in the description will get you there. Throw a like in the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit that notification bell. That way you know when videos post immediately, and you can come check them out. And let's go. First clip is a deleted scene from In Bruges? Because it was deleted, no sound effects were added, feet on stairs, etc. Not much dialogue. Smith plays a tough gangster. Focus on his physicality. Oh yeah, there's no sound effects in there. Let's make our own sound effects. Clunk, 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 clunk. He's got dress shoes on hardwood, I guess. Golly.
She's gone, Harry. She's gone.
Yeah, I can see that, Ken. Why don't you just sit there crying about it? I'll sort it out. Who?
Potter.
I'm coming with you.
Ken, it's Potter. Just sit there and take care of your missus.
Well. Harry Waters. Come to turn yourself in.
Hello, Blinky.
Don't call me Blinky.
Hey, is Mr. Potter about?
It's Detective Potter to you.
Oh, yeah, there he is. I'll go straight through.
Wait, it's like 24 frames a second. You can see like motion blur.
Waters, what the fuck are you doing here?
Now, don't get mad, but I think I just beheaded your detective.
What the? What the? Oh my god.
Do I?
Something's different.
What?
The Crown is awesome. I don't know if you've seen it,
I advise you to choose your next words.
but I
very
highly
carefully.
recommend it. A new season just dropped, I think.
Or is it just that I've shrunk?
There's nothing shrunken about you, dearest.
Where are you going?
I've got an appointment with my new private secretary.
Oh, God, tell him to bugger off.
I can't do that. And do what instead?
I didn't even realize Matt played Philip. I had no idea. I watched the first, 3-4 seasons of the show, and I had no idea. Wow. This is obviously before I had the channel, got introduced to Doctor Who, saw him as Doctor Who. Yeah, this is before all that, but wow.
Two options. Either I get some stilts so I can
didn't
reach
even
the heights
realize
of my new tall woman.
Oh, I guess I can't. Guess I can't blame myself. I didn't even know Doctor Who was really. I didn't know anything about Doctor Who, so it's not surprising I didn't know it was Matt Smith.
Or she could get on her knees.
Such a good show.
He's here.
I have no idea how accurate it even is, but it's fascinating to watch.
Don't rush, darling. It'll take him an hour to get to the front door. And that'll take him an hour to get through the bloody thing. Now, don't forget the two things we discussed.
I won't.
The children keeping my surname.
Yes.
And us staying here in Clarence House, not moving to Buckingham Palace. Both very important.
I know, I won't forget.
And don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous.
Look nervous. Be firm. Just lay down the law. I know Winston Churchill and all that, but remember who you are. You're
Nobody.
the Queen of England.
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall of those Churchill Queen Elizabeth meetings. Those would have been amazing to watch.
Good morning.
This is the closest thing we got to it.
What is the collective noun for a group of stuffy old Etonians? A herd? A pack? A school?
By the way, it is still surreal that Queen Elizabeth II is no longer here with us. It is weird. By the time she came to power, my parents were... Yeah, she was in power while my parents were born. So that is crazy. What a tenure.
Gentlemen, I'd like to start by saying how very honored I feel to be working with all the great minds and talents here in this room today as we come together to organize the very best coronation for my wife, Queen. We all know the scale of the challenge that faces us. The eyes of the world will be on us, Britain will be on show, and we must put our best foot forward. In such circumstances, the temptation is to roll out the red carpet and follow the precedent set by the grand and successful coronations of the past. But looking to the past for our inspiration would be a mistake, in my view. Britain today is not the Britain of past coronations. Assumptions made at the time of my father-in-law's coronation 17 years ago cannot be made anymore. That is why I think we should adapt this ceremony. Make it less ostentatious, more egalitarian, show more respect and sensitivity to the real world. We have a new sovereign, young and a woman. Let us give her a coronation that is befitting of the wind of change that she represents, modern and forward-looking at a moment in time where exciting technological developments are making things possible we never dreamt of, which brings me to my next point.
Smith plays Charlie Manson. Not because Daemon is like Manson, but because so many people only know Smith from Doctor Who or maybe The Crown, yeah, and say he's too nice to play Daemon. Actually, he's shown a wide range of Interesting.
Well, Jesus, I guess I'm your best friend. Play something for me, little Paulie.
I got a blank, Chuck.
I never saw this movie. I saw Charlie Manson being played in a show called Aquarius, starring David Duchovny. Very good show. Only lasted 2 seasons, unfortunately, but it was very good. David Duchovny's fantastic. If you've ever seen The X-Files, you've seen him.
Here. Well, hey there,
Californication.
What do we have here?
Gypsy said Leslie would be happy.
I know who that is.
Gypsy, 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 my baby gypsy. You brought someone just like I asked. Now it's a good soldier.
That would be Cassie from Skins. Recognize her anywhere.
My name's Charlie. Where did you find her?
And also
She was
Game of
hanging around
Thrones.
my harem for a while.
She told me all about you and your family.
I can't take her.
Charlie, I think we should let her stay. She digs us and she's hungry. She's a seeker.
This album is a musical roadmap to our future. Now, when he talks about piggies, he's talking about rich and the powerful needing a damn good whack in a blackbird. It's the black man's time to rise. In Revolution 1, it's a call to arms. It's time. Revolution 9, it's the soundtrack to the war. It's the guns screaming. Does that make you feel afraid?
No. It's like you always said it would be.
You're damn straight. It's like I always said it would be. You should feel proud. You should all feel proud. And why should you all feel proud, Lulu? Why?
Because we're already living like revolutionaries.
Yes. Now dig this. In Revelations in the Bible, it talks about locusts coming to earth. Now that's the Beatles. And he talks about the locusts having scales like iron breastplates. That's the Beatles' guitars. And dig this. He talks about 5 angels coming to earth. Now there's 5 angels. 4 of them are the Beatles. The other one is me. And the other one is me because I am given the key to the shaft of the bottomless pit. And where is the bottomless pit?
The one you told us about in Death Valley? The one we're going to find.
Yes. So Helter Skelter is the thing, man.
It's crazy just how brainwashed people can become if they're like lost or broken or whatever. It is. Wow. I remember watching that Aquarius show and just thinking to myself, like, he had a spell over these folks. And it's just because they were lost, had a terrible past or something like that. It's very similar to the Leah Remini, whatever her last name is, talking about her leaving Scientology. And she basically just said it's a place where people who are lost find a purpose, basically. And it requires kind of breaking out of the space, of the headspace, to be able to see, oh, life can be different. It's very interesting. Is a nice guy. There are episodes in where the 11th Doctor could be quite dark, intense, threatening. So people were. I didn't realize people were questioning Matt Smith and if he could play Daemon Targaryen. I didn't realize that was the thing.
Sorry, Colonel Manson. I lied.
3 minutes 42 seconds.
Colonel Manson,
I haven't seen
you will
House
give
of the
the
Dragon,
order
by the
for your
way.
men to withdraw.
No, Colonel Manson, I want you to tell your men to run away.
What?
Those words, run away. I want you to be famous for those exact words. I want people to call you Colonel Runaway. I want children laughing outside your door because they've found the house of Colonel Runaway. And when people come to you and ask if trying to get to me through the people I love is in any way a good idea, I want you to tell them your name. Oh, look, I'm angry, that's new. I'm really not sure what's going to happen now.
The anger of a good man is not a problem. Good men have too many rules.
Good men don't need rules. Today is not the day to find out why I have so many.
Give the order. Give the order, Colonel. Run away.
I don't know if I'd be testing someone that just went off on someone like
A
that.
child's brain with its infinite potential is perfect for our needs. But we no longer need the children. The cybermites have been scanning your brain, Doctor. It's quite remarkable.
Also completely useless to you. Cybermen use human parts. I'm not human. You can't convert non-humans.
Well, that was true a long time ago, but we've upgraded ourselves. Current cyber units use almost any living components.
Incorporated, yes. Unfamiliar pulmonary setup, nervous system hyperconductive, remarkable brain processing speed. Amazing. Get out of my head! Stop rummaging in my mind! Just you try and stop me. Ooh. Who's Clara? Why are you thinking about her so much? Enough! Fascinating, a complete mental block, highly effective. Relax, relax. If you just relax, you will find this a perfectly pleasant experience. You are being upgraded and incorporated into the Siberia as a cyber planner. Get out of my head! What is this place, a network? A hive? You're getting signals from every Cyberman everywhere. How many of you are there? Oh, this is brilliant.
This is fascinating.
I'm so
I love
clever
this.
already, and now I'm a million times more clever. And what a brain. Not a human brain, not even slightly human. I mean, I'm going to have to completely rework the neural interface, but this is going to be the most efficient cyber planner! Not a great name, that, is it? I could call myself Mr. Clever. So much raw data. Time Lords. There's information on the Time Lords in here. Oh, this is just dreamy. Right. I'm allowing you access to memories on Time Lord regeneration. Fantastic! I could regenerate now. Big blast of regeneration energy, burn out any little cyber widgets in my brain. Along with everything you're connected to. Don't want to. Use this me up. Yeah, who knows what we'll get next. But I can. Stalemate, then. One of us needs to control this head. We're too well balanced. What did you say? No. I heard you. Rhetorical device to keep me thinking about it a bit more. Stalemate. We each control 49.881% of this brain. 0.238 of the brain is still in the balance. Whoever gets this gets the whole thing. Do you play chess? The rules of chess are in my memory banks. You're proposing we play chess to end the stalemate? Winner takes all. Nobody can access that portion of the brain without winning the game. You can't win. Try me. You understand? When I do win, the Siberia gets your brains and memories. All of it. Yeah. When I win, you get out of my head. You let the children go. And nobody dies. You got that? Nobody dies.
Awesome. That was really cool and very fun. Link down below in the description for the original video. Go throw it some love. Like I said previously, I didn't know that people were anti-Matt Smith playing Daemon Targaryen. But I guess it makes sense. Such a really expensive production, and there's a lot of fans, so you're going to draw some criticism no matter who you pick. I'm sure there was some diehards looking at the Game of Thrones actors when they were originally picked and went, who? What? Oh, they're, this is going to be awful. But it's amazing what, some makeup, some costumes, etc. can do to a person. It can change how you see them. I'm sure most people are like, Jim Carrey is the Grinch. No. And then you saw Jim Carrey as the Grinch and you're like, oh, this works. I had that same feeling with Ben Affleck as Batman. Wasn't into it at all. But then I realized, oh, okay, they're trying to portray like a older Batman, like he's getting older. He's not as, spry as he was or could have been. And it's definitely a little bit different take than Christian Bale or Adam West or something like that. And it turned out that I actually liked Ben Affleck as Batman for Batman vs. Superman. I saw the Batman on a plane going from my parents to my place. And I gotta say, Robert Pattinson as the Batman, it was weird. Different take on it, obviously. But I think he did a decent job. I'm not a huge fan of Robert Pattinson and what he did with Batman, but honestly, the story was really good and the movie was really well done, so it kind of made up for it for me. I still can't get over the fact that now that I know who Matt Smith is from all those Doctor Who clips, seeing The Crown and him as Prince Philip, it's mind-breaking because I'm just like, oh, that's a really well-known actor. Because before that, before the channel, before the clips, I had no idea who he was. It's good to see him getting more and more important roles Obviously, he's a very good actor. Let me know your thoughts on Matt Smith. Did you think he played Daemon Targaryen well? Let me know down below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. I definitely want to check out House of the Dragon here eventually, hopefully soon. Overall, I heard it was good. Pretty good. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 episodes were kind of weak, is what I remember hearing. But other than that, overall, it was pretty good. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. Link down below in the description for the Patreon. I'll see you next one. Take care. Bye-bye.